standing on at St. Paul's Bank at this time. This is one of our favorite spots. In fact, 2 years ago, or was it 3 years ago? I don't remember because I'm getting old and I get forgetful. But Rhonda, I recall every major or big team that passed this waterfall capsized.
Yes.
You remember that?
I remember you and Cassidy being here and Drew and I thinking, gosh, we should have made it to that stop, but we didn't. But guess what? Today we are here. Today the water is moving very fast in this area. So we're looking forward to see what will happen. Oh, gosh.
Okay, and here we have Coop Sheet Metal. We have Coop Sheet Metal. We need to see if these guys, their technique is good. Let's see if they don't capsize. I hope they don't, because again, the water is flowing a little bit faster than usual. And there we go. We have Westrack. We have Cup's Arm. Those are the three big teams that are on the water leading this race up to this point. I'm going to look at my watch, Rhonda. It's actually 22 minutes after 11 o'clock. Let's see how much minutes ahead of the rest of the teams they are.
They're definitely a ways up ahead of them. And we see Coop Sheet Metal looking comfortable.
Oh,
he's not struggling. He's just out there making his strides. He's looking good. He's doing good. Behind them, we see Westrack. This is the closest we have seen Westrack since the race started. Just behind them, we see BTL's Cubs Arm. So those are the first three teams that will come into the Doublehead Cabbage area today.
Well, Cubs Arm is a champion up to this point.
Yes.
But I'll tell you something about that team. There's something I like about that team. Those guys are quiet. They're just like probably the rest too. Quiet guys. They don't say much. But on the river, they are also deadly.
What I like about them, I like them on the river, but I like the support team. It no matter if they've never been, but if they were in the last position, anytime they pass in, you see the whole purple light up, the whole BTL crew, they're definitely cheering them on. And we have to tell you that we are streaming courtesy BTL. BTL live stream, BTL's internet is what is allowing us to stream this broadcast to you. So we have to give thanks to the people at Belize, at BTL.
That's right, but it's amazing how these three teams passed the Rapids easily just now. Jerry Rayburn, again, very much in control. They're the guys up front. And then, of course, we have the Westrack team coming up next. Who's the key man on the Westrack team, Rhonda?
The Westrack team, I'm not sure if I didn't bring my paper who's the key man on the Westrack team, but on Coop Sheet Metal it is Jerry Westrack, then we have Westrack behind them, and then BTL's Cubs Arm in third position. Now we see Nitch passing, we see Nitch, and just behind Nitch is the Belize Bank Bulldogs. Nitch in fourth position, Belize Bank Bulldogs in fifth position right here.
That's right, and I can literally hear these guys talking to each other as well as they approach this rapid. You know, even though to me it looks a little bit more swollen, I don't think it's as treacherous as the last few times that we've seen this waterfall.
No. Something about it makes it look as fast as it is. Maybe it's because they're coming single file. It's not as chaotic for them. They know exactly what to do. They know exactly how to manage it, and off they go.
But just now I heard Armin speaking to his guys, be careful, whatever else he was saying, but they just approached it very easily with Nitch up front, again, making it look very easy.
The first 5 teams to pass here at St. Paul's Bank is Coop Sheet Metal, Westrack, BTL's Cubs Arm, Nitch, and Belize Bank. Belize Bank is in an unusual position, if you want to call it that. They have what should be one of the fastest boats out there. This boat was built by Chris Guidis in Barrel Boom, so they should be doing well. We're not sure what exactly is happening with them, because not only do they have one of the better boats on the water, or one of the better canoes on the water, they have some of the most experienced paddlers.
That's totally correct, and that's the importance of Chris Guidis as well. A paddler, a competitor, but also very key in the respects to technology and the building of boats. We spoke to Elvin Penner yesterday, who himself was one of the canoe makers at the early beginning of the La Ruta Maya, and he said, you know, Chris was the guy that literally changed his his technology on the boat. So again, that shows the importance of Chris, not only a paddler, not only a competitor, but as well a man that is changing the technology on canoes here on this beautiful little country.
Certainly is. We need to thank our sponsors, the Belize Tourism Board, Pine Lumber Company Limited, Development Finance Corporation. Whenever you're looking for a company that can advise you and help you to build your home, your family, your business, it has to be DFC. They have competent people in the office waiting to assist you. Give them a call today. If not today, then definitely tomorrow. I want a fun fact.
Or the day after.
The day after too long. Today or tomorrow. What's a fun fact? I want a fun fact. It have to be about anything.
About anything. All right. You know, when you do that to me, it makes me actually black out, Rhonda.
Well, guess what? Black back in.
Yeah, I have to black back in. Anyway, we are once again at St. Paul's, beautiful area where the waterfall, with this waterfall, this rapid here, makes it a little treacherous for the paddlers. But today, they came in here and did it quite easily. We're very, very close now to Doublehead Cabbage. We're almost going to come to an end of the longest day, the longest time for the paddlers. Nonetheless, the day seemed to be very overcast. The wind is blowing. It's not a hot day. It's very cool. It's raining here and there. The roads are a little bit treacherous, but nonetheless, it makes it very easy, much easier for the paddlers as they paddle along the Belize River.
It is a beautiful day. Where I'm standing, we're feeling the cool breeze blowing. This is a nice day. We encourage you to come on out to Doublehead Cabbage because this is where this leg is going to end today. Tomorrow it starts obviously at Doublehead Cabbage and it ends in Boral Boom, and then on the fourth and final day it ends at Bottom Dollar Parking Lot. Keep that in your mind. It's not at the usual place. It's at Bottom Dollar Parking Lot. You want to go out early. If you are going out, if you're not going out, then sit home with something good to eat or something cold to drink and watch it right here on Channel 7.
That's right, and if you take the camera to the beautiful green, almost luminescent plant along the edge of the river, that's our bamboo patch. There's an animal that lives very well in the bamboo. We call it the bamboo chicken. You know what the bamboo chicken is? It's our beautiful green iguana. Some people eat the iguana, some people don't. I personally am very much into conservation, so I would like to remind people to be very careful on how these animals are captured.
You know what? It's funny. I mean, a lot of people eat all sorts of things, but I think it's how we were trained, because when we were growing up, we never ate those things. And because of that, even though we grew up in this area, we still don't eat those things. So if less people would cook it for the children, they have a whole generation when they eat it, which is good.
We have to be very conscious on the environment and protect as much of Belize's creatures, especially the ones living out in the wild. All right, and we have Oceana coming right in front of us, approaching the rapid. And again, they're very careful. If you notice, the guy to the back is the guy that steers the canoe. And again, passing through very, very easily. The man that is steering is Chris Guidis, again, a man that we love to praise, because for this race, he's one of the key people, not only as a competitor, but also as somebody that's changing technology on the building of canoes.
On that note, we're going to say, take it back to our studios. Right.
Yeah, I don't know that who.
We are here in the Doublehead Cabbage. We see Boilmopan active youths.
Yeah, those are the 3 young men that come all the way from Belmopan. They might be some of the youngest paddlers in the La Ruta Maya at this time. We don't know yet, but nonetheless, they are very young. And you know what? They have been very consistent along the race throughout the day. But you know what? Rhonda, again, I must reiterate that the area here is very, very slick. It's very slippery, but people are still here cheering on the teams and having a good time. We cannot sit down like we did a few years ago because of the mud, but people are still standing along the banks and cheering the teams as they come in. Beautiful Doublehead Cabbage.
Certainly, certainly. And like I said earlier, it did not deter people from coming out. People are still out here. They're still having a whale of a time. If you hear the music in the background, there's lots to eat, lots to drink, lots to do here in Doublehead Cabbage.
This is one of the villages that, again, is very, very beautiful and active in respects to conservation. These villages, or this village, falls along the belt of villages that protect the black howler monkey, which is the Alouata pigra. It's not a baboon. We call it the baboon sanctuary like Bermudan Landing does, but it's a monkey. They protect these howlers, and at the same time, when visitors come here, the guides and as well the bed and breakfast people make money off these visitors. So it's a good example of ecotourism.
It certainly is. It absolutely is. The day is young still. You still have time to come out and look at it. If you don't want to come out and look at it, or if something is happening and you find it more convenient to stay home, what better place than to sit down than in your living room watching Channel 7?
That's right. And one of the things that I like right now is the smell of food. The bankside food, as we call it, the villages, beautiful food. So just coming out and enjoy the Doublehead Cabbage area for not only the race, but as well the cultural aspect.
What we're going to do, we're going to walk up here and see who we can get to talk to. We have not seen the good doctor for a few days, so we're hoping that we can run into the good doctor. If we can't run into the good doctor, then we will run in. Oh gosh, look who we run into though. We run into the mother of Jerry and Chris.
That's right.
How are you, Miss Elita?
I'm good.
How you feeling today?
Good, good, good.
What make you feel so good?
Oh.
Where is it? Yeah, I got you.
Well, then boy, they do good in the race. So.
How did Jerry come in here?
Yeah, but I mean, they expect you to come in first today. But I guess they not come first.
What you see happen here today?
Well, a good sprint between here, Cubs, West Track. West Track, right? Yes.
And we struck out?
Yeah. Track out.
Yeah, but Jerry is still coming in first overall in the race. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yesterday he won by a big margin,
Okay, well,
which that makes him still in the first place.
Well, I hope he do good.
What about Chris?
Chris do good too. Well, if you never made it work out much, still do good.
Yeah, we've been talking about these two guys, and we've been saying that, you know what, even though Chris is not winning today, the input of Chris in the race as well, apart from competing, the way that he builds his canoes and the professionalism that he holds.
He is into canoe, then boy, I'm quite proud they're into it from their childhood days and they do this. And I think I feel sad too because we lose one of Jerry auntie just a couple days before the canoe race. So they have funeral Tuesday.
So is he doing this for her?
Yeah, so they have a prize to the first person who passed Flowers Bank by auntie house tomorrow, tomorrow, right? They have a prize there.
Well, it's good to see you.
Yes.
Well, food good today.
So we had good food today. Cow food, soup, all different kind.
What I want traditional food for where I could sit down and eat from double head cabbage.
Well, I don't know whether ladies have that double head, but I know where we have the boom.
All right, good. Well, enjoy the rest of the day, Mom. Nice seeing you.
And our sad part for Jerry, though, because the rest of them, they are passed today and the auntie, then just lose one of your auntie.
All right, there we go. Jerry's aunt just died. All our sympathies to her and the family. But again, let me take the microphone over to Rhonda.
Thank you very much, Miss Elita. We look forward to see what happened tomorrow. You guys have been doing very, very well. Guess who I ran into? The good doctor. The good doctor is the one that is going to be providing us with all the official stats. Doctor, morning, how are you?
Morning, Rhonda. Good to see you again today.
Tell me what happened when you ran. Tell me what happened here at Doublehead Cabbage just now.
It was a beautiful finish. I mean, the sprint was hard to beat. I haven't seen, we see good sprints, but of course each one seems to outdo each other. But we had, if you recall yesterday, Coop Sheet Metal came in first in Banana Bank. Well, today, the sprint was between West Track and Coop Sheet Metal, and the time, 5 hours, 21 minutes and 4 seconds for West Track, and for Coop Sheet Metal, it was 5 hours, 21 minutes and 5 seconds. So it was just like a half boat. I mean, I could see Jerry trying to get through ahead of West Track. It was a beautiful finish. I don't have the exact time, but I do know that Coop Sheet Metal is still a few seconds ahead, and in a little bit I can give you the exact number of seconds actually that they are ahead. Yes.
Tell me how many teams came in that you have logged down so far?
5. I have 5. I have the top 5.
What are the top 5s?
The top 5. Well, I mentioned West Track, then there's Coop Sheet Metal. BTL Cubs Arm, the defending champions, came in at 3rd place today, 5 hours, 21 minutes and 24 seconds. So they were just behind. It's like a canoe away or so, maybe more than like 3 canoes behind in terms of space. And then 4th, Belize Bank Bulldogs, 5 hours, 22 minutes and 53 seconds. And then the top of that top 5 is Niche, another strong contender as well, 5 hours, 25 minutes and 8 seconds.
And right behind Niche was Oceana. They came in a little while after that. I don't have the exact time. Oceana is Chris Guidis and his team. And behind them was the Belize Active Youths. Those are the first 7 teams, 2, 4, 6, 7 teams to have gotten in here this morning. Lots more teams to come. There's 61 teams that started 2 days ago. How many teams have fallen out so far?
I don't have those stats right now, but I can get that to you shortly. And I just want to point out that Bay is under the intramural, so that was the first intramural team to come in. Yes.
All right. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Randa.
For people, I was going to say, we're going to be here for a while more, but for people that might be watching, and this might be one of the clips that they may get, what time does the race start tomorrow?
The race starts tomorrow at 8 a.m. sharp.
And it ends? Where?
It ends at Henderson Bank.
Yes.
And so that's the place to be tomorrow as well. Of course, Double Head Cabbage is the place to be. It's actually my favorite. After we moved from Bermuda Landing, Double Head has become a real favorite for many people as well. Even though Henderson Bank has its own allure, I think a lot of people tend to come out to Double Head Cabbage.
Well, you know what? You like ya and I like they. But I like all right. I really, really enjoy the spirit of the Ruta Maya. I like the fact that people come out, families come out, everybody comes out to Ruta Maya. It's a place that you can see the whole, Belize's richest culture you can see at Ruta Maya.
Has the rain affected you in any way in regards to administration and results?
Not really, not really. This was about the time last year as well. And you have to note too that the river is a little bit higher. So I guess, even with the weather, there was some rain, but for now it's nice, it's cool, and hopefully it's going to just be overcast, which is good. And we're looking forward to this type of weather for tomorrow as well. So hopefully, we can keep our fingers crossed and have it just overcast. Yeah.
Share the stats with us one more time in the order in which they came into Double Head Cabbage today.
West Track, Coupe Sheet Metal, BTL, Belize Bank, and Niche, the top 5.
That's right. The top 7 then would make it Oceana and Belize and Belmopan Active Youth. That is the order in which the first 7 came into Double Head Cabbage here. We're going to pay some bills and be back.
Resort is private, elegant, and peaceful. It's a unique jungle resort located in the quaint village of Tea Kettle in the Kaya district along the banks of the beautiful Belize River. Enjoy a leisurely stroll to all our facilities on our elevated walkway. All our suites are equipped with air conditioning, dish TV, Wi-Fi, kitchenette, indoor bathroom, jacuzzi, and a patio overlooking the river. Come in today and ask about our special rates with rooms starting as low as 130 Belizean dollars. Our restaurant and bar is open to the public daily from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. At Dream Valley Resort, we also do event hosting, which includes conferences. Give us a call today at 665-1000 or 822-2001. And if you're calling from outside the country of Belize, you can reach us at 1-888-WOW-STAY. Dream Valley Resort, your intimate jungle retreat.
The fun continues right here at Double Head Cabbage. This is one of the things, or one of the events that bring out everybody. And when I say everybody, I mean everybody. When you run into a man like Will from PG, that Double Head, then you know you're doing something right. Well, good afternoon. How are you?
Yes, wonderful, wonderful being out here with so many Belizeans, you know. It's always good to come into the river valley and get the Creole flavor, like they say, right? Yeah.
How often do you come out to look at Ruta Maya? Like how many years, or is this your first year? How does that work?
No, I actually, like, you know, I'm an avid follower of the Ruta Maya. I probably come maybe every other year. I would say I would make it up here, and you know, it gets like every time it's come, it's interesting. You get to meet a lot of people that you don't usually meet. It's a place where sometimes you don't even get to see the race. You meet a lot of new people, or people who you hadn't seen for a while. So it's always nice to come out there.
How are you enjoying this year's race?
I like it. It's a little muddy, but you know, that's part of the experience, and it's part of the story, right? So I'm really enjoying it. I mean, it's nice and cool today. I'm looking forward to getting some of the game meat. Yeah.
All right. You know, well, a lot of the Belizeans know you for the cause that you support, if you want to call it that. I will let Javier talk to you a little about what's going on with you, what's going on with the border, what's going on with your team over on that side.
Yeah.
Well, it's a pleasure to sit and speak with you. Been friends for a long time. But one of the things I want Belize to know is that apart from being friends, there's great admiration on my side and the side of many Belizeans on the fact that you have set forward in front of everybody in respects to making people aware of what's taking place in the Sarstoon River. Yeah. Tell us, Will, what's your feeling about this entire situation right now?
Yeah, I mean, as I come here today and like you look at the Ruta Maya, and you hear, you see the abundance of wildlife that's on the river, and you realize that we have our Sarstoon River that could be pretty much the same. It's a wild area, it's bordered by a national park, and yet we are deprived, as Belizeans, deprived the right, the privilege, the opportunity to experience the same. And as a Belizean, we should not be deprived that right. So, you know, the Sarstoon River, like the Belize River, is a beautiful river, and it's another resource that we can use. And we, as Belizeans, need to ensure that we Belizeans could use our resource. Right now, that resource is completely cut off from Belizeans. I urge Belizeans to come out Tuesday to the House of Representatives meeting in Belmopan between 9 and 12 and express to the government our dissatisfaction with the way Guatemalans are bullying us and with the way the government is presently handling the Guatemalan situation.
So presently, if I would be going in a boat right now from the Caribbean Sea and I would like to approach the Sarstoon River as we used to do in the 80s when I was in the military, we used to freely patrol these areas. Tell me, it's not like that anymore.
It's not like that anymore. It's worse than that. In fact, the Sarstoon River is completely cut off, and not only the Sarstoon River, the mouth of the Sarstoon River is cut off. Completely cut off. You can't even get to the mouth of the river because the Guatemalans have a blockade in front of the mouth of the river.
Will, what's the determination that you hold? Because a lot of times we've been hearing two sides of the story. Of course, one will say one, the other will say the next. I, as a person that loves my country, of course, I listen to you. I am with you. I wish I could have the energy and the time to be there with you. But at the same time, you hear some other, the other side says, oh, a lot of this is happening because of Will Mejia. What would you say about that?
I would say, you know, I urge Belizeans to show their patriotism, to show their love for such a beautiful country. I'm sure when you were in the military, you had the opportunity to visit these areas. And once you visit these areas, I was just telling somebody I met out here who was saying the same thing. And the waterfalls, the wildlife. I mean, how many people have had the opportunity to see a jaguar swimming across the river? Right. This is the kind of things that you get, and we have to fight to keep it. I don't want my kid, I don't want your kid, I don't want any Belizean kid to have to see a tapir in a book if they want to see one, or have to see a manatee in a book if they have to see one, or a jaguar. I mean, these are our animals. We need to protect it for future generations, and this is what we have to do. We have to fight for what we believe in.
I totally agree. And apart from that dispute, what's going on in Will's life?
In my life, I will continue. I love this country. I'll continue to fight for it. You know, right now I run a TV show called PGTV, and it's more a community television. We don't report crime. We report more on social and environmental issues, and I'm trying to build that up so that Belizeans could be more aware of our natural environment and continue to fight for social justice.
Well, Will, It's a pleasure to speak with you, my friend. And I want Belize to know that whatever we did here, it's not political. It's just that this is the man, and I'd like the country to see the man. This is the man that is up front fighting for our Belizean territory to get cleared, especially in the south of Belize.
I mean, as you could see, I'm glad you mentioned the political part of it. When I come here as a Belizean. It's not about politics. I've been doing this before I got involved in party politics. I'm a member of the BPP. Everybody knows it. I don't hide that. But when you see me on the river, when you see me standing up for Belize, it's no P. It's B, Belize.
That's totally correct. Will, it's a pleasure, brother. And I wish you the best of luck, all right?
Yes, respect.
That's right. Will Mejia, a man, once again, that is in the forefront, leading the people of Belize as well, going down to the south of Belize, fighting for the rights of the Belizean so that Sarstoon River can be cleared and back to Belizean hands.
Thanks. Thanks, Belize. Yeah.
All right, we have here with us Mr. Rudolph Gentle. Mr. Rudolph Gentle comes all the way from San Ignacio, from Santa Elena in the Cayo district. And this man has been paddling the La Ruta Maya, not from the time of inception, 19 years ago, but almost. How many years have you been doing it?
17 years.
17 years is definitely close to 19. You don't get tired of doing it, my brother. Every year, and Rhonda and I were talking about you a little while ago, whenever we see the name, what's the name of your boat again?
Print Belize.
That's right. When we see Print Belize, it's because Mr. Gentle is in that canoe. You never want to give up, brother. Tell us, what gives you the drive to continuously do the La Ruta Maya every year?
The fun of the race, man. Every year I said, well, this would be my last year, but then when it comes to November, I just get the urge to go and do it, and we start working out in November and start our preparations.
You think that next year you'll be doing it as long as you feel good again?
Yeah, as long as I feel good, I will continue doing it.
All right, is there anything you'd like to tell the people of Belize?
I just want to say to the people of Belize, I think more people should get involved in the race, man. It's a wonderful race.
All right, there we go, and thank you very much for partaking. As well, you have a member. Before you go, there's another member in your team, Leroy. Leroy has also paddled the La Ruta Maya before. Years ago, he was a champion. Isn't that so?
Yeah, Leroy Romero. He was a champion way back in the early 2000. I have Leroy paddling with me and another young guy by the name of Jose Crawford, coming from Esperanza as well.
All right, there you go. Mr. Gentle along with Leroy, a past champion of the La Ruta Maya. Brother, congratulations and thank you very much for your time.
All right, well, Javier, I'll tell you what, we're moving over to these ladies. If you notice that this is where the ladies, they come to, not the ladies, this is where the guys, they come, to get relaxed. And look what the Lee Gentle, they get the body massage right there. So, hey, this...
Cover on, please, cover on.
This Lee Gentle, well, while the Lee Gentle, they get massage, they said Lee Gentle now, that we can talk to babe. They said Lee Guidance. The Lee Guidance. The Lee Guidance. But guess what? It's a Lee Guidance friend.
You're a little Guidance friend.
And not only that.
But you're a twin.
She that little Guidance twin, but she have little Guidance stuff in her hand where I put behind her for now.
Oh, you don't want it to show?
Not her, not little Guidance stuff.
Oh, okay?
Tell us your name.
Louise Rodriguez.
Louise, we remember you many years ago paddling Ruta Maya. Why are you not paddling today?
Well, I decided that I would like to watch the race for a change to see what it's like from the bank side.
The last time we saw you paddling, you were studying, you were going away, you were in the process of doing stuff. What are you doing now?
At the moment, I'm taking a break. I just graduated in February, and I'm applying for my scholarship to go do my master's in September.
Your master's in what?
At the moment, it's either marine biology or ecology, whichever is approved.
Well done, congratulations. How are you enjoying the race on this side?
It's really nice. It's a bit mucky on this side, but I know that everyone out there is doing their best, and I'm really enjoying watching it on land at the moment. It's different for a change. I do want to jump in a canoe, but...
Well, it's good to see you.
It's nice to see you as well.
All right, and here we have little guides, and we have these guys. You paddle with guides. What? I remember when this little boy was down here paddling canoe. And I never thought that there would be a day that I would literally have to look up to him.
Why?
How are you?
I'm okay, I'm doing fine. Enjoying.
Tell us your name again.
I'm Kenrick Daniels, yeah.
Kenrick, how old were you when you first started paddling in Ruta Maya?
I think I was 14, yeah. 14,
How old are you now?
18. Just completed 18.
But between 14 and 18, you really sprout up.
Yeah.
How did you guys do?
Today? We did 6th place. We didn't really train a lot, so I'm going to school. I don't really have the time to train and all that, so we just do what we could, you know.
All right. All right, who are you paddling for?
I'm paddling for Oceana program for Belize. That's our 2 major sponsors. And we're paddling with Chris Gaddis and my brother, Wilberto Daniels.
All right, so you are the one that Chris said, you know what, Rhonda? They have this sleep while he got at school. We don't have a whole lot of time, but we're doing good.
Yeah.
How we expect for Sooner to tomorrow?
Tomorrow, I guess, each day with the paddle, we're getting more shape, so I guess probably tomorrow we might do better.
Well, all the best.
Yeah, thanks.
All right. Yeah, I tell you, I mean, it's not that he's aged a lot, it's that he's grown a lot. He definitely has grown a lot.
It's a tall young man.
This little, I don't know if he's a little boy now, he's 18. When he started, he was 14 and about this tall.
Yeah, he's a tall young man.
But he was a short boy for 4 years.
I think that Chris and Jerry, these guys are beginning to naturally produce children that are made in a certain way for the Ruta Maya. You know, if you notice, he has a nose that has a little slant. That's to cut wind. Their genes are beginning to adapt to the race itself. You know, it's very interesting. It's like Esperanza Village. A lot of the guys come from Esperanza are beginning with the same thing. They're becoming kind of what's the word? Hydrodynamic? Is that it?
Well, that is what it would seem. I'll tell you what though, Javier. I have to talk to this Lee guy, this girl right here. I know then they rob you down, make her cover you up. How you do?
Good.
Tell us your name.
Avis Gaddis.
Avis, how old are you?
17 years old.
How you did up on the race?
It was challenging the first 2 days, but doing good.
How are you placing in your category?
Second.
And your category is mixed?
Mixed.
Who are your sponsors?
Gaddis Canoe and Belize Aros and Belize Bogies.
Well, good for you. How do you feel right now?
Tired.
How that massage feel?
So good to get massage after a long, hard day.
Well done. We look forward to seeing you again tomorrow.
Will do.
All right. I tell you, wait. Well, see, I don't know how to deal with this now. And, you know, I feel a little bit uncomfortable. He expose all of it. Chess. Yeah. Tell me your name.
Martin Gideon.
What name?
Martin Gideon.
Martin, who you paddle for?
Black Orchid.
Oh, all under the same team. Well, at least you. How much practice you get?
Maybe 1 month.
1 month?
Roughly 1 month, yes.
And what you made to do? How in that month? How much did you practice?
Only on weekends.
Only on weekends?
Yes.
And you did so good? Would you imagine if you practice more? Are you from Boom as well?
Yes. Chris Gaddis trainers.
You live in Boom as well?
No, by Boom Kata, but I go in Boom go train ahead.
Well, all the best. How does massage feel?
Good.
If somebody wants to get massage, how they could come? And I know that the only reason I know I can do this is because I know these people. I wouldn't barge into anybody else's massage space and do this for them. But if anybody is interested in your service, how can they find you?
Right here in the booth.
And if they're, let's say they're not out here, let's say they're at home and they would want to get service from you guys in the future, how can they find you?
They could find me in 33 Freetown Road, right there beside Cellular Plus.
All right, and you have a number?
The number is 610-9352.
All right. Isn't it 610? Yeah, 610-8499. I was sure it was 610-8499. If you are interested in getting a massage or a quote for a massage, you can give those guys a call. There's many of them, as you see. You guys are out here what time in the morning?
What time?
Or what time in the afternoon? What time of day do you come out? What time?
At 12 o'clock we came here.
And tomorrow, what time will you be out?
We'll be out here at the same time.
Around midday. When the race comes in is when you guys come out.
Yeah.
Well done. Tell us your name.
Charlene Humphreys.
Charlene, how do you enjoy your day, girl?
Good.
You have to love it. Thank you very much. Guys, this is the spirit of the Ruta Maya. That's what's happening. I'm looking for, oh, I see two young boys over here. They look like the two boys from, excuse me. All right. Hello, gentlemen. How are you?
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Turn this way, make I could see your face. Who you paddle for?
For Belize, Belmopan Active Youths.
How old are you guys, more or less? I mean, you can give us the average age. How old are you?
I'm 19.
17 years old.
And the other guy that paddles with you?
24.
Tell me a little bit, what is your name first?
Derosi Halak.
I'm Glenford, Sutherland.
How much practice did you guys get?
Only 2 months.
And how the race is treated? Is this your first time in the race?
No, ma'am, this is my second year. And they treat me good up to right now.
And you?
This will be my third Ruta Maya, and up to now the results are good, but out there it's rough.
Wow, what was today like? I know today was one of the longer days.
Today was long and it was tiring, but we managed to get a little hold with the top team, so that brought that get
How did you come in today?
7th overall and 1st intramural.
Well done. See you guys soon.
Thank you very much.
These guys, you know, when you look at them, they don't look 19 and 17, you know, they look young. They look like 13. They look young, Javi. When I look on, I would have never think that them were 19 nothing or 17 nothing.
These are the young men from Belmopan, I presume. Yes. Yeah. You know, I just want you to know that we have been mentioning you, and we admire the fact that, but we thought that you were actually younger.
Yes.
Yeah, but it's still okay. It's still okay. You're in the Ruta Maya. As long as you're here, you have the right attitude. Future champions, man. You have to go for it, right? All right, that's it.
Well, I'll tell you what, since we're here, we know the race day is winding down. What we have is a lot of stats to share with you. But you know, when you get my age, the first thing forgot your eyesight. But I figure if anybody eyesight good, that yours.
Mine's.
Just to pull your leg.
I think
we all know that. Wait, maybe you could hold the mic.
Okay, I can hold the mic.
While I could maneuver this. Well, why you not say something else while I did maneuver?
Okay. Let me just mention that we're almost finished off with the day because of the fact that almost all the paddlers have been in. We still have a few on the river. Nonetheless, we still might have a couple interviews, and that's what exactly we're trying to do, to cream off with a few people, because we like to mention people that have not been mentioned or seen throughout the race, because it's hard to really get everybody every single day. Rhonda, you have some stats there.
Yes, we have the order in which they came in here at Doublehead Cabbage. West Track first, Coupe Sheet Metal second, but please keep in mind that Coupe Sheet Metal is still in first place as they had a longer lead yesterday. So West Track first, Coupe Sheet Metal second today, BTL's Cubs Arm, Belize Bank, Niche, Program for Belize, Belmopan Active Youths, Whatever Boys, Shibalba, YES Impact, Triple H, Coast Guard, Waterting, UB Black Jaguars, Kayo Pitbulls, Belize Coast Guards, Black Orchid, Print Belize, Wedemde, Scotiabank, Belize Scotiabank Rural Boys, Belize Bank Bulldogs, Canoe Go 20, and Fast Forward. Those were the first 23 teams to have made it in here at Doublehead Cabbage. We are going to be winding down for today, Javi. It's been beautiful, it's been fun. We have a full crew with us. We have Andrew Munnings, we have Errol Fabian, we have Drew Miller, we have yourself, and then we have Rhonda Crichton.
We have you.
On behalf of the entire crew, we want to say thank you for making this station, the station of your choice to view Ruta Maya. We encourage you to stay tuned. This evening at 8 o'clock, we have a full day's recap. And then again, tomorrow morning, our broadcast start at 8 in the morning.
Thank you very much. See you tomorrow.
Bye.
Dream Valley Resort is private, elegant, and peaceful. It's a unique jungle resort located in the quaint village of Tea Kettle in the Kaya district along the banks of the beautiful Belize River. Enjoy a leisurely stroll to all our facilities on our elevated walkway. All our suites are equipped with air conditioning, dish TV, Wi-Fi, kitchenette, indoor bathroom, jacuzzi, and a patio overlooking the river. Come in today and ask about our special rates with rooms starting as low as 130 Belizean dollars. Our restaurant and bar is open to the public daily from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. At Dream Valley Resort, we also do event hosting, which includes conferences. Give us a call today at 665-1000 or 822-2001. And if you're calling from outside the country of Belize, you can reach us at 1-888-WOW-STAY. Dream Valley Resort, your intimate jungle retreat.
Did you know that West Track started in 1969 and is the first and only supplier of John Deere tractor in the country of Belize?
Did you know Quality Poultry Products has wholesale and retail branches in every district in Belize, including the islands?
Did you know that New Buildings Limited has installed and built the most and largest steel structures in the country of Belize?
Did you know early on, loggers using the river encountered the Maya and had conflicts with them and with the Spaniards? And as a result, in 1807, there was a request for arms and ammunition for the loggers.
We are here on the banks of the Belize River in Doublehead Cabbage. Guess what? This is the start of day 3. It's going to be a beautiful day. There is no rain in sight. But then again, who knows? Good morning, Haz. How are you?
Good morning, Rhonda. The weatherman says the rains are going to be very rough today, but no. It's going to be a beautiful day, I'm sure. The sun is going to be out. The sky's a little puffy, but you know what? The day is, let's be positive.
The day is beautiful as it can be.
It's a beautiful day, definitely, and it will be a beautiful day. The Ruta Maya will be as fantastic as ever.
Habs, yesterday we noticed that these guys here, these West Track guys, these strong arm guys, when they came in yesterday, like we that say in a Creole, that never no joke. Morning, how are you?
Good morning, I'm doing good.
For people that don't know, tell them your name.
Erwin Chris.
Erwin, congratulations on your win yesterday.
Thanks.
What was the last few seconds like for you?
It's hard to say. I just wanted to reach the finishing line and at least win a stage.
And you did good yesterday?
Yeah, we did great.
Tell me a little bit about the makeup of your team.
Well, all me and my team need to do is communication. That's the main thing.
Who's on your team?
Oscar Cordon and Daniel Chris.
All right, so what should we expect from you today?
Well, we will see what happens. I can't say nothing yet.
did yesterday give you new drive to possibly see if you can get the #1 position? I mean, the first day you were not in such a good standing. Yesterday you came in first. Do you think that maybe you can make up the time and eventually beat out the other guys?
Well, it's hard. It's hard to beat them. They are a couple of minutes ahead of us, and it's hard. Probably we can fight for, probably get third, but it's hard.
Well, guess what? Today's a new day. We'll see what happens.
Yep.
Do you want to thank your sponsors?
Yeah, I want to say thanks to WestRock. And I want to thanks all to my fans that are supporting me. Thanks very much.
All right. All the best. We see you later on today. That's the team there from WestRock. These guys are strong. These guys were paddling on another team before. This year they are with WestRock and they are doing phenomenal. Guess what? We have the female team here. Tell me your name.
Anna.
Anna, welcome back. It's been a while since I've seen you, Anna. How are you placing?
We're placing first in the female category.
All right. How far are you in the lead?
We're first in the female category, but we're a little far from where we would like to be. We had a bad yesterday. We turned over, and it took us a good while to get back in the canoe and to recover.
All right. What should we expect from you today?
If we don't turn over, hopefully good, by the grace of God.
Tell us a little bit about who's on your team.
Lele, my little sister, and Delilah Cab.
And what do we expect from you today?
Hopefully we're going to do good today.
All right. Would you like to thank anybody?
Yes, we would like to say thanks to our sponsor, also to Jerry Martinez. He has a lot of patience with us, and taking us here, there. And thanking all our fans. But first of all, we want to give God thanks, giving us the strength, giving us the opportunity, and thanking everyone that makes the race possible, and also you guys, covering the race. And want to wish all the guys good luck. And also to my mom, she's in the hospital. We miss her for the 4 days. She got surgery, and we know that we make her proud, and she would be here cheering for us, but she's not. She's over there at the hospital, and we want to wish her good recovery and thanking her for being our big support.
All right, and you have great command of the English language, my dear. Yeah, thank you very much, and good luck to you, right?
Okay, thank you, Javier.
All right, and once again, everybody, we're here. This is Doublehead Cabbage. We're going to go further down, closer to the river. Okay, once again, we're on the bank of the Belize River here in the beautiful village of Doublehead Cabbage. And if you look around, there's hundreds of people here this morning. And there's a little bit change, though, in the weather. You notice that the skies are much clearer today. The sun is already beginning to peek out, which is going to be good because it is already beginning to get the mud dry. Yesterday, this place was very murky. It was very difficult to be walking around. Today, it's changing very fast. So hopefully, during the course of the day, we do have much more sun so that we can have quite an entertaining and enjoyable day. Nonetheless, though, we have to remember that the bleaky weather also helps the paddlers because there's not that immediate heat upon them. Today is going to be a little different, Rhonda. The sun is already getting a little bit harsh on us. We're going to be talking a little bit on the standings. As Rhonda has the standings in her telephone, we're going to be telling you exactly what's taking place and how the statistics are up to this moment.
Well, I would get the statistics in a little bit. I have Felipe behind us. Felipe is one of the older guys that come in. He's in the family division. It's not a division that gets a lot of attention. But we definitely think that we have to commend you for getting involved and bringing your family here. How many years have you been doing Ruta Maya?
13 years.
How old was your child when you brought him in?
One met 12 and the next one met 12 and 14.
So who is on your team this year?
Well, this year I don't have them with me. I got two of my next family, because they decide they want to go on their own. So I have to let them go so they can help me pan comprehensive high school.
So how the race to treat you so far?
Well, so far it's kind of really difficult for me because I used to paddle with them more, right? And then this year I know like one of my paddle last year they give up on me, right? So the next other me and next guy they take a licking.
But you think you'll be all right?
Yeah.
You're good for see you as always.
Yes, man. Well, thanks a lot, Rhonda.
All right. This is what I like. I like the fact that there's young and old mixing together to make it happen. These guys here are, let's see, Belize Rural High School. Morning. How are you?
Good.
How are you placing in your category?
Fourth.
Fourth. Is this your first Ruta Maya?
No.
How much time you do Ruta Maya?
One.
One time before this one?
Last year.
Well, excellent. How you feel?
Good.
You don't want to talk much. Tell me your name.
Matthew Mask.
Matthew, where you from?
Boom.
How many times have you done Ruta Maya before?
4.
4? How you feel this year?
Not so good. My belly they give me a problem today, so can't really complain.
You think you're on the better today than you did the past few days?
Have to. I go home.
All the best.
All right, thank you.
All right, these guys are from Boom. That is actually my little cousin, that first child there, you know. But obviously he's not in the mood to talk at all. He's like, nope, where is it? Oh, let me go grab Javier. While Javier, if you look around, you see everybody's getting into the water. They're waiting for their position. We see Oceana getting into the water, Belize buggies and Oceana. I have to tell you one story about this little guy right here. This little guy that's paddling with Chris. When he came, they came out as the Sprouts. For people that remember who the Sprouts are, this little guy, they were little, they were frail. Now they look like they're really sprout up.
And that's how it is. The beautiful thing with the Ruta Maya, a lot of these kids, we see them as they come along and they start growing, having the attitude of La Ruta Maya, and they become champions and paddlers as the years go by. Nonetheless, hi Diane, how are you? Yeah, it's a beautiful morning, as we said. People are becoming, the riverbank is becoming much more packed with people at this time. And right before race kicks off, I'm sure it's going to be even much more than this. The canoes are beginning to get into the water. People are beginning to prepare their teams. The teams are beginning to place the right attitude to get them that victory here today. The concentration is beginning. The focus is there. And you know what? That is going to ensure us to have a beautiful day here this lovely Sunday.
You know, we have to bring it to your attention of the overall standings. The overall standings is like this. Now you will understand why the guy from West Track said it's going to be difficult. In first position, we have Coupe Sheet Metal with a total of 10 hours, 5 minutes and 58 seconds. In second position, we have BTL's Cubs Arm with a total of 10 hours, 6 minutes and 33 seconds. Belize Bank is in third position with 10 hours, 10 minutes and 9 seconds. Niche is in fourth position with 10 hours, 11 minutes and 27 seconds. West Track is in fifth position with 10 hours, 12 minutes and 20 seconds. Even though West Track came into Doublehead Cabbage first yesterday, they are still in fifth position. Yesterday they got the win, yesterday they got the station prize, but that still keeps them a little bit behind. Like he said, they can try for third, they can try for first, but something would have to go desperately wrong with the other four teams for them to make up that time.
Yeah, and that's what people have to understand. That not because you win a leg for the day means that you are going to win the race. You won for that day, but that means that for you to win, you will have to catch up on time to defeat the team big enough, especially the one that's in first place. All right, so that's how it is. Not because you win a leg for a day means that you're going to be the winner of the entire race. The first day, the team that came in first, that was Jerry and his boys, left a big enough space for them to still be on the lead today, even though another team came in ahead of them yesterday.
Certainly. We will take this opportunity to thank some of our sponsors, the people at the Belize Tourism Board, West Track, Pine Lumber Company, DFC. Whenever you're looking for a loan, big, small, in between, check out DFC. Like I always say, not only do they give you the loan, but they help you to manage the money. And a lot of times we want to build or we want to start our business, but we don't know enough. You can go to the folks at the Development Finance Corporation and they will help you to make it.
That's right, and today we're going to end up the beautiful village of Barrel Boom, where of course the atmosphere is going to be one of partying, just like it was here. We're going to be having music, we're going to be having food, we're going to be having a lot of people there, I'm very sure. So let's get ready, let's gear up. From here we go to St. Paul's Bank, and we have other banks that we're going to be visiting along the day.
Isabella!
Sorry, we go to Isabella, that's right, Isabella.
That's right, but I want one fun fact. That bright and early in the morning, you have to give me a fun fact. This is a baboon country.
All right, the fun fact for the morning is the entire area here has a monkey called the Alouatta pigra scientifically, which is the black howler monkey. We call them the baboons. They're not baboons, they're monkeys. Nonetheless, they're here. People of this village, along with other villages, do protect them. It's an example of what ecotourism is. People come to see the monkeys, they hire the people to go see the monkeys. Bed and breakfasts as well benefit, and that's how everybody wins on the longer run.
That fun fact is brought to you through the kind compliments of the folks there at the Belize Tourism Board. Guys, take it away.